What's good in the hood? Quarantine, that's what's good. Are you guys under quarantine right now? Probably so, the whole world is. But I did my lash lift and these are the results. So in broad daylight, I decided to wait to show just because it was getting dark yesterday when I was done doing it, and I wanted to get some good lighting just because this is a more natural procedure. This is just my natural lashes. So I just wanted to have good lighting so you can see. But I love how it just completely lifts my eyes and makes them look much more awake and open. So I look more alert as someone can look when we don't have makeup on and we're worried to death about the world and hoping that it doesn't end. Anyways, I have pretty good lashes. They're not like the curliest, you know? So I'm gonna get, I've gotten a lash lift before, but it was done by somebody. So I'm gonna attempt to do my own. So stay tuned. First I'm going to wash the eye, or not wash, I'm going to clean the eye area, and I'm going to clean my lashes with a lash and brow cleanser, a lash and brow elixir. This is from month of Gemini. So here it is. I'm just gonna put it directly on there. I'm just gonna anyway. Okay, well, we're gonna do one eye at a time. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna do my left eye first. So I'm just gonna put glue on the back of the rod, and I'm gonna get it as close to the lash line as possible. So let's see. I usually like to go in the middle and then glue the sides down for a close to perfect application. Oh my god, how awkward. So now we're gonna grab the glue and start applying it to the rod piece by piece. So I'm gonna start at the outer corners. And it really, isolation is key, but I don't know if I'm gonna worry about being really nitpicky with this, because we're just giving it our best shot. So far, so good. So then I'm gonna grab step one for Ellebana. Can you see it? Yeah. And this stuff smells like fart or like a stink bomb. Just gonna grab a little brow stick. I'm gonna use the slanted side to apply the step one. So make sure that you put it on the base of the lashes. So right here. For the step one should stay on for at least 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the coarseness of the hair. This is kind of like for those little hairs that won't stay on, like, so that when they pop off, like, they'll really stay on. First step is done. So I'm going to take it off with I'm going to take off the first step with a Q-tip. Not wet or anything, it's just dry. So one side of the Q-tip is dry, but then the next one I do wet the tip and then take the rest off with a wet tip. So I'm just going to grab the solution. This one you can be kind of generous with. So now we're going to leave this one on for 5 minutes because that's what it says on the directions. All right, time to get this off. So this is step two coming off. So after this, since I forgot my developer and I won't be able to tint them, I'm just going to nourish them with a nourishing oil that I have for my brow lift, because this stuff kind of like dehydrates the hair follicle. So we're gonna take this off first with the dry side of the Q-tip. And then I'm gonna use, I wet this side with some water. So I'm just gonna like really make sure this is off. Like so. So I'm gonna wet another Q-tip and I'm just gonna kind of get it off the rod now. Make sure that you don't get this in your eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of like go like this, back and forth, to get this off. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, so now I'm just gonna go back in the skin, wet Q-tip, and I'm getting this off. You're not supposed to get your lashes wet for 24 hours, but if you feel any burning sensation or anything, make sure you flush your lashes or your eyes. Make sure you flush your eye out with water. Oh, make sure you can get all the glue out. And it's water soluble, so I'm just going in really making sure it's all off. And there we go. I am a licensed esthetician. I do this all the time on clients. I had never done it on myself. So I wouldn't recommend if you've never done it or you don't have a license. Well, first of all, you might not be able to get your hands on a kit, on a Lash Lift kit. You might be able to on Amazon. However, I've never used those brands before and I don't know how strong they are and I don't know the directions. I've heard some of them aren't very clear and it's very important to follow the timings because you can singe your hair off. So same with your eyebrows. If you're going to do an at-home brow lift, I would suggest that you really follow directions as to not burn your brows off. But there we go. So let's see. So there's like a difference. Boom, boom, boom. If you have any questions, you can leave some in the comment section and I will answer as quick as possible. Please stay safe. Wash your hands. Lávense las manitas and take care of each other.